Hi guys, this is Engineer Jack. So we have another problem in structural theory. Basahin ko muna yung problem. Two cover plates are welded to the rolled steel beam as shown in the figure. Use E equals to 200 gigapascal. Neglect the weight of the beam. So meron tayong cantilever beam here na non-prismatic, which is yung area niya is not constant. So pag pinutol natin itong segment na 0.8 meters na beam, ang makikita lang natin na cross-section area is yung W section, which is ito yung properties. Na yung W section, meaning yan yung I beam. Yan lang makikita natin. Pero kung dito tayo class, mag-cut naman, ito naman yung makikita natin na cross-sectional area. So meron tayong combination of the W section and yung dalawang cover plates. So in this case, in this segment, we need to calculate the transform moment of inertia. So it's better class i-calculate muna before we apply deflection methods. So we have a formula class in our transform moment of inertia. INA is equals to the summation of the centroidal moment of inertia, IG, plus AD squared. So we have a moment of inertia of the W section, which is given at that is 28.9 times 10 raised to 6 mm to the fourth. And yung area niya is not given. Hindi naman kailangan dito class yung area d squared of this double section since nakalocate yung centroid of our double sections sa mismong neutral axis. Since this is symmetrical, this is considered as 0. Kaya hindi rin nagbigay dito ng area. Next, we have the cover plates. Since that is rectangular, we will apply the IG of the rectangle is BH cube over 12. So we have 120 na base and height is 5 cube all over 12. Since meron tayong dalawang cover plates, multiply lang tayo ng 2. Then, we have AD squared naman. Ang area natin is 5 times 120. Yung D natin is the location of the centroid of this cover plate to the neutral axis. That is 2.5 plus this value, which is 54 over 2 since given yung total depth of our W section. So, half nun plus 2.5, that is yung D natin. So, this is yung 254 over 2, that is 127 plus 2.5. So, that is the location of the centroid of the cover plate to the neutral axis. So, if you calculate this, we have 49,026,800 mm to the fourth. So, dito class, ang kagandahan dito kasi, since symmetrical yung cross-sectional area natin, ang assumption agad, syempre, ang neutral axis natin is nasa gitna. That's why mas mabilis tayo makalculate yung transform moment of inertia. So ito na gagamitin natin class na moment of inertia in this segment of our beam. So yung 1.2 meter here, ang segment dito na I, that is 49,026,800 mm to the fourth. So yung tawagin natin dito class sa segment na 0.8 meters, let's say this is yung I1. Then, sa segment to 1.2 meters, let's say this is I2. Where yung I2 natin, this is yung 49 million or yung kinalculate natin na INA. This is I2. And yung I1 naman natin, ito naman na IX na given. So, by applying virtual work method, first, mag-cut tayo class at this segment here. And let's say this is distance X value from the free end. So, for our virtual beam naman, applying the unit load, kung saan tayo mag-calculate ng deflection, since this is a cantilever beam, ito naman yung pagkakat natin, considering yung meron tayong 1 unit load at the free end. Now, by the way, class, hindi ko nalagay yung question dito. So, we will calculate the deflection at the free end. That's why dito tayo naglagay ng 1 unit load. So, our first segment, that is the deflection is, we have from 0 to 0.8 meters. We have a big M of negative 20 kilonewton meter. And we have a unit load of 1 times X dx all over EI1. And for our second segment, so we have, since tapos na tayo from 0 to 8, we have the integral of from 0.8 meters to 2 meters naman since we have a 1.2 another segment. So 0.8 plus 1.2, that is 2 meters. And yung big M natin is we have negative 20. And idagdag natin this time yung 30 kilonewton per meter since that is downward. So negative 30 multiplied by, ang X natin this time is itong X value. So from the free end, so we have this is X minus 0.8. So, multiply pa tayo ng half niyan na value. So, square na lang natin multiplied by 1/2. So, this is your big M for our second segment. Now, for the small m naman, same pa rin na 1 times x, that is x dx. And yung denominator natin this time is e. Yung I natin is I2. So, ilagay lang natin yung first integration natin sa calculator. We have now the deflection for our first segment. That is negative 6.4 kilonewton cubic meter all over EI1. And plus, ang second segment natin, if we put that to our calculator, ang value naman niya is negative 48.288 kilonewton cubic meter all over. Yung value naman niya is EI2. So, yan yung denominator. So, substituting the values, negative 6.4 kilonewton cubic meter. So, gawin natin itong newton and millimeters. So, mag-multiply na lang tayo ng 1,000 raised to 4. Ang denominator natin, we have a 200 gigapascal, or that is also 200 times 10 raised to 3 newton mm squared. Multiplied by yung I1 natin, we have 28.9 times 10 raised to 6 mm to the fourth. Next, yung second value natin, we have 48.288. Multiply tayo ng 1,000 raised to 4 to convert to newtons and millimeters. And yung denominator natin, that is also 200,000, multiplied by yung INA natin or I2, that is 49,000,0268 times 10 raised to 6 mm to the fourth. And ilagay lang natin sa calculator yan. We have a value of negative 6.03 millimeters. So this is the answer for the deflection at the free end for our non-prismatic beam.